Hey y'all, I told you I was coming back for another video. Today I want to talk to you about spiritual weights. In Hebrews 1, 12 and 1, it says to lay aside every weight. So I want to talk to you about a movie that I saw. It's been a while back, and it was about this guy, and he moved over in China, and he start dating this girl who a Chinese girl who passionately fell in love with him, and he didn't love her or care about her as much as she cared about him. So what happened? Him, and some friends ended up going out on a party, going out to a party or whatever, and she was just hanging on to him, and she really cared about him and really loved him, and I think that he was in a sexual relationship with her, but he had a girlfriend, I think, back at the States. But what ended up happening when they went out, and he allowed his friends to drug her, and instead of him stopping them, they raped her and had sex with her. He didn't do this, but he ended up leaving, and I feel like he was as much to blame as the friends were. So the girl ended up killing herself, and when she killed herself, later on he started seeing her spiritually, here and there, and showing up in the mirrors and all that. And then he started having a weight of a heaviness in his neck all the time. And his girlfriend, when she came to China where he was, they went to the chiropractors, the doctors, when not one thing helped him with that pain he had on his neck. He felt like something was weighing down on him. And the moral of the story is that what happened with that weight on his neck, and he kept going different places or whatever, because he was upset when he found out that this girl had killed herself. And one day he looked in the mirror, and the girl's spirit was on his neck and had him bent down like that. So that was where that pain and that spiritual weight was coming from the things that had happened to her, and they had attached themselves to him, and they were holding on. And so he ended up almost going crazy, because of this situation that he caused. Okay, what I want to talk to you about is laying aside all spiritual weights. Any spiritual weights that's bothering you. You know who carry most of the spiritual weights is the matriarchs or families, the older women in family. The whole families bring their problems and lay it at the matriarch's feet. And then they wonder why she died with a heart attack, died with a stroke, died with all kind of diseases. It's because the whole family has been bringing weights and putting it at her feet. It's time for us to start working out our own soul salvation and start working out things on our own instead of bringing weights to people. I don't even like to talk on the phone anymore. You know, you talk on the phone, and people would tell you about their whole life story. They would tell you, that call every day, tell you about their problem, what's going on, talking about stuff in the past that happened years and years ago. So all that stuff you're taking on, and that's that spiritual weight around your neck. So stop taking on other people's problems and start working on yourself. Don't even allow your family to bring their weights to you. Now, it's okay if sometimes you need to talk to your family members or whatever, but don't let them just every day just beat you down with all this weight. The next thing you know, you're going to start having neck problems, heart problems, and cancers, and heart attacks and all this stuff, because you're carrying the baggage. I refuse to carry the baggage because I have in the past carried the baggage. So we have to ask God to forgive us. So that's why he's saying lay aside every way, every way. So don't let anybody treat you this way to bring all their baggage. People want to come, they want to gossip, they want to tell you what the Lottie Dottie said and all these people said. They want to lay all that stuff on you, and then they'll get on the phone and talk about you and then lay that stuff on somebody else. No, not this year, honey. This is not going to happen. Sometimes you have to take your phone, put it in your drawer or your nightstand, and just let it stay there a couple of days. If anybody want to get in touch with you that bad, they can get in touch with you. But I'm not going to take on anybody's problems anymore. I'm not going to take on anybody's weight or whatever, because guess what? Sometimes you just get tired of it. You get tired of listening to it. So this guy, he had this happen to this girl and he knew that it happened. So that spirit attached itself to him. So other people's spirits will attach themselves to you, even in soul ties. A lot of people don't believe in that. But if a man go out and he's married and he go out and have a relationship, or a woman go out and have a relationship with somebody else, do you realize that you're bringing all that spiritual wickedness into your wife, or attaching it to your husband? So however many people the person had sex with, that you had sex with, you're carrying all that spirit, that spirit and evilness on you. So even soul ties, we have to watch out what we are connecting to, what we are opening ourselves up to. Don't open yourself up to all this evil. You got to protect, like people want to guard their heart and all that. You got to protect that spirit too, because your spirit sometimes would be susceptible to accept all this stuff in, and you're not really thinking about it, and then you're going to wonder why you acting crazy. You're going to wonder why you like to do certain things that you never liked to do before. You're going to, and men, you're going to wonder why you want to do things to your wife that haven't ever been done to her before. It's because you have taken on the soul ties from other people and brought it into your house and your marriage. So I would tell anybody, stay away from stuff that's not godly, and things that you don't ordinarily do. Stop letting people bring all their garbage and dump it on you, because you're not a dumpster, you're not a garbage can. We got to pray for ourselves, and we got to pray for your family and stuff. But as you get older and you get to be the matriarchs of your family, you cannot let your family dump all this stuff on you. Start telling these folks, pray about it, because they can pray just like you can pray. Sometimes we lay out, we fast, and we pray. We try to help people and be there for them, stand in the gap, and they still are doing it. They still want to do the same thing. So if you want to be loose for something, you got to want to be loose. Don't expect for people to pray you out of something, and you still in the midst of it. You got to want to be loose. So don't waste time asking people to pray for you, and you think that they're going to be able to pray you up out of something that you don't desire. God is not going to rape you of your will, and I know that for sure. We have free will to do what we want to do. That's why sometimes we make, bad decisions. But don't make all these bad decisions and then expect for the matriarch of your family to pull you out of that and pull you through. Or grandmama gonna pray, mama gonna pray, auntie gonna pray. Yeah, but come one day you might have to pray for me. So get yourself together. Okay, so I just want to jump on and say and tell you that, and just please lay all these old spiritual weights away, and let these people get themselves together. Don't break your neck going out, trying to pray for people who don't want to be prayed for, or they don't want to get out of their mess. So we have to watch ourselves and watch our soul, and, watch what we even listen to, watch what we look at. We got to watch all of this stuff, and get ourselves well. and get ourselves spiritually well, and put on our spiritual antenna so we can try the spirit by the spirit, and we can know when somebody's coming to us with some junk. So don't even pick up your phone and gossip. If you used to gossip on the phone, don't gossip anymore. If somebody calling you, telling you what happened years ago, and they still upset about it or whatever, tell them, you'll pray for them, and that's all you can do. Don't let people dump stuff on you because you not the garbage can. Okay? God bless you. I had a wonderful time at church today, and I thank God for that. God bless you, and you keep on going. And I'll be back with you with another video. Okay? See you soon.